Hello. On Monday, January 19th, 2026, we went on a Waymo for the first time on a freeway in Los Angeles. Come along for the ride. We'll find a vape in the car, an expensive one. We'll call rider support, try to return it. We'll get on that freeway for those thrills, and we'll end up in Little Tokyo, where we'll just show you a little bit of what we did there. Let's go.
To begin your ride, press the Start Ride button in your app.
Hello. We're hoping to go on the freeway for the first time in Waymo, starting in Santa Monica, heading toward Little Tokyo.
Please buckle your seatbelt. We care about your safety, so rider support may call the car.
Someone left something back here.
So, looks like we are going to go
Proceeding on Olympic Drive.
on the freeway there. Woo! On the 10. Show me what they forgot. Someone.
Ooh,
Vape.
vape.
It's a vape. Okay. Alright. I'm SteveMo. I love Waymo. We're going on the freeway real soon, Mo. And how does that
Put the flap.
how does that imagery look up there? Look okay?
I'm gonna angle it up more.
Does it show the spinning wheel?
Yeah, it does show the wheel.
First time doing this. Oh, let's go forward.
Yeah, I think it needs to be.
Alright, let's concentrate now because we're going on the 10 east.
I angled it up, Steve. Do you want that? So it doesn't shows more of the road and less of the wheel?
Entering Freeway.
Or do you want the wheel?
Use your own judgment. I don't care. Yeah, I'm going to call support.
Connecting to rider support. Please wait. Connected to rider support. This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Hi, this is John with Waymo. How can I help?
Hi, John. We recently got into our car and someone has left an item in it. So we want to report that right away.
Oh, thank you so much for reporting that. What is this item?
Well, you know, as I look at it, it looks like it's kind of heavy plastic. It looks like me a vape. But it's a rechargeable vape. So I don't think it's disposable because it has a charge thing in the bottom. So they might want it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and place it on the center, or rather on the cup holder on the center. Thank you so much for reporting this. I'll go ahead and escalate this car so it will go back to our base. And as a token of appreciation, I can go ahead and apply $5 credit to your next trip. Okay?
That would be very nice. And thank you. Thanks for working for Waymo. We love Waymo very much.
Oh, you're welcome. We love you as our customers as well. Hopefully you are having a good trip so far.
So far, we went on the freeway for the first time. Been waiting for a long time.
Oh,
So
good.
excited. So excited.
Yeah, it was just recently been added and in service like last month. So yeah, I am happy you're able to enjoy it. Once again, we appreciate you with this goodwill, a good deed. All right, is this all?
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can help you out?
No, that's all. Thank you, John. Bye-bye.
All right, sir. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye. When we first entered, we found this personal effect in the back pocket of one of the seats. So it's accessible from the back. So we called in rider support and just let them know. You know, I described it. It is a vape, but it's heavy and it's got a little charge port, so I don't think it's disposable. So he seemed appreciative. He asked us to leave it in the wheel well. I'm sorry, not the wheel well, the cup holder. And when we're done with our car, they'll take it in. They'll have the car returned for cleaning, and then they'll take that to Lost and Found. If you've seen any of my earlier videos, the one about losing my key fob, there's a pretty good system for Lost and Found. Now, a question I have, though, is how can this not be disposable? It's heavy,
Waiting for
but
intersection
it
to
seems
clear.
expensive. I'm so used to Waymo driving that
Proceeding on National Boulevard.
not filming much of this because it's the same old, which is my prediction that one day Waymo is going to be so boring. It's going to be like the most boring. Elon Musk is going to sue Waymo for the phrase, the most boring ride in the city, because it'll be safe, efficient, fast, and boring because everyone will be used to it. Waymo, it'll be awesome. But Uber will still survive because some people like to be with an Uber driver, to smell them, to listen to them, and listen to their music of preference. Hey, anyway, just sorry to be flippant. I think I'm going to plug this in, just out of curiosity to see what happens when you plug in this beautiful looking, child appealing vape. Yes, I hold evil in my hands.
Are we going to get on the way up here, it looks like? 3.
This vape is 5% charged. It's Miami Mint. And I'm often sarcastic and flippant, but in all seriousness, hey, if you're a human below the age of 120, do the research. Don't let yourself be psyched into the pretty color. I mean, it's just beautiful. And the effect of whatever's the addictive substance in there, don't do it. Don't start vaping. Alright, let's go see where we're at. I think we're going to get to go on a freeway pretty soon again. Yep. So just to recap, previously on SteveMo's Waymo, we got off the 10 to take surface streets, probably to avoid all that congestion there, and now we're fixing to get back on the 405. Although sometimes I like to think that maybe Waymo arranged that just because I'm not really special, but they did say that I'm on the list for freeway testing. Maybe they just want me to have multiple experiences of how to get on the freeway. Now this is kind of interesting. Oh, look, Waymo is doing exactly what I was hoping it would do. Waymo, you awesome. Pretty congested, so we're not going to be ripping up to 65. So interestingly, no merge was required. We had our own lane. Cautiously poking along. I think that's because Waymo knows what's coming up. Yeah, I can see way up there. So there was no need for it to race up to speed knowing it was about to stop here. Good job, Waymo. I aspire to be like y'all, Waymo. I aspire to be like y'all. Woohoo! Current location on Santa Monica Freeway. Ripping along at Los Angeles speeds of up to 10 miles per hour on the freeway.
Hey, we're on the freeway. You
Hey.
can't complain.
Yeah. Hey, cameraman, no laughing.
Hey.
Oh, there's a peregrine falcon. Or it might be a crow. I'm not really that big into birds.
Oh, we're changing lane.
We're changing lanes. But now we're not changing lanes.
5.
Bikers with their loud music, which I think is awesome on a motorcycle. Good to have both speakers on a motorcycle because you don't, well, I guess you could have it in your helmet, but that might prevent you changing lanes. Awesome. Oh, and look at how it's thinking of going even further. Nicely done, Waymo.
6.
So basically, what just happened there is within a space of just a few seconds, Waymo went from the slow or outside lane to 2 lanes in. I dig it. Hey, you got to make split-second decisions on the freeway. Another Waymo on the freeway. Whoa! Whoa, changing in lanes to the number 2 lane. Awesome. Okay. Waymo, very impressed. And I can only anticipate that maybe it's looking ahead and it knows that eventually
7.
the right lanes are going to get to another freeway and we have to continue. Let's see if we can prove that theory in some way. Not necessarily. So my conclusion is that what we're doing is we're just simply efficiently traveling on a freeway, you know, for the best without being held up unnecessarily. Well done, Waymo, well done. Anyway, super excited to be in a Waymo on the 10 freeway, Los Angeles. We left Santa Monica, we're heading toward Little Tokyo. And interestingly, it wouldn't let me find a drop-off point right in Little Tokyo. So I think today is Monday, January 19th, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So they probably have festivities down that are preventing us from getting dropped off there. Which is fine, makes it even more exciting. Hey, all I care is we're on a freeway. Oh, and I'll never get tired of seeing, well, maybe I will, but for now, this beautiful Jaguar I-Pace steering wheel turning, driving itself. 38. Hey, but we're in the number 2 lane on the freeway. We're dominating. This rocks. Picking up speed. Now I see brake lights, and I know so does Waymo. It's letting itself drop in speed. Brake lights. Down to 41. And yet I'm sure that Waymo sees the potential that we're going to be able to pick up speed, and sure enough, 47, 48. It's the count up. Let's do 65, people. 65, my Waymo. Traffic is definitely backed up, so are we going to jam the brakes on? The fast lane is backed up. No jamming of any brakes. It's all anticipate. Oh. Well, we freaked out a little bit by the truck. Started to veer into the fast lane, and now Signaling. Wonder why we're signaling. Let's see, maybe that's our route. And we're making that lane change. Normandy. The Normandy Hotel is pretty charming. And then downtown LA is starting to peak. Beautiful DTLA. Looking good. Changing lanes. Now we're in the slow lane. Hey, just a couple of random things. First of all, our illicit friends vape. It's at 34%. Check that out. We'll just see what it's at. Oh, 35%. The other thing is you can see those K-rails, or not permanent K-rails. And what I mean is that rail there. See, there's other vehicles over there, but it's represented like that. And then the center divide, it's got that white there, right there. Oh, the 110 South. Is that our route, 110 South? No, interestingly, so we're kind of in a lane for the 110 South, but we're not going to take the 110 South. I hope Waymo knows what it's doing. I'm sure it does.
Feeling comfortable?
Oh yeah, I'm very comfortable. I'm a little scared right now because I'm not in control. Little known fact, at the Ridgeline text line, those birds actually serve as security. They monitor in teams of 3 to 4, and especially after hours, they make sure that no one gets in there. Some mean pigeons.
Yielding to pedestrian.
Yeah, that was some nice yielding, Waymo. You yielded. Always yield to pedestrians. In America, that's the law. At least California. I wonder if that's the same in Detroit.
Nice turn of the wheel.
Beautifully done.
That corner. License. All right, we did it. Freeway, baby.
Freeway, baby. Oh, we're in the fashion district. In fact, I think our suit guy is probably right along here. Some of that stuff looks familiar.
All right.
Waiting for intersection to clear.
I do know we're right in the heart of the fashion district.
Yeah.
It's called an unprotected right. I learned that from watching
Proceeding on East 12th Street.
Kevin Chen's videos. Unprotected right, if we just took one.
An unprotected right?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means
Proceeding on San Pedro Street.
opposing traffic could plow into us, so we have to be careful.
Oh.
As opposed to
Oh, where there's a light
something like that.
or a stop. Yeah. Ooh.
The obvious is starting to sink in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so this is annoying.
Waiting for intersection to clear.
What's annoying?
Proceeding on East 3rd Street.
So just then, at that last left turn, personally, I think it's very annoying that Waymo did not enter the intersection. It held back, and it said waiting for intersection to clear. In reality, it should enter the intersection, be
If
perched
you
there,
exit at this stop, your car
and
will be
then it
swapped.
should be
Please take all your belongings
then
when
it
you
should
leave,
be
including items in the
ready
trunk.
to go when it's clear. My opinion.
Make sure nothing fell out of your pocket.
Okay.
And do you want me to just leave this thing attached and everything?
Yeah. Can you leave it
Finding
going?
a spot to pull over.
But I'll have you press stop.
All right, doing that now.
We're here enjoying a little Tokyo. We got here by Waymo, and I want to show you a really cool memorial to the first Japanese-American astronaut. And he lost his life in Challenger, as we know. Pause this if you want to read the whole thing. If you're reading Japanese, we are in Tokyo, Little Tokyo. Pause this if you want to read this. Sobering, hard-hitting. By the way, I'm from the 1900s, so I remember exactly where I was. My aunt's living room, Merced, California. She woke me up. She said, "Hey, the Challenger exploded." I said, "What?" Do you not watch TV?
Outside of it, you know, like honestly. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah.
Man.
Again, in the grand scheme of things,
I think he's making my special ramen. We have the lower belt and then the special order top belt. And I think that's my ramen. That was 5 before, now it's 6. All right. I didn't catch it, but this guy just showed up.
and I'm glad to know now that you know, it's like the day, but now I know I can reach out. Yeah. So,
Woo!